The question I'm getting so much these days is, what do you do when everything is put on hold? And more importantly than our lives being put on hold, which is as frustrating as that is, what's harder is when your vision is put on hold, your direction. Where do we go from here? Now, I think most of us get that God is not intending for us to come out of this the same. And not just that we're changed, but that we also can't do things the same when this is over. We just don't go back to where we were before. Whether that's ministry, business, or even in our personal lives, God is doing a new thing. And so I know many of you are really seeking God to say, where do we go from here? What is it? Give us the vision for what's next. And I hear a lot of struggle with, we're just not getting a clear response. So I'm going to share with you today something I absolutely guarantee to work. Okay, guaranteed. You can message me. And that is this. See, God's word always works. God's principles in his word always work if we apply them. So if you're just not quite sure what's next, if you're just not getting clear direction, here's my suggestion for all of us. Let's take a step back and go to God and go and say, okay, I'm just going to be faithful in the little thing. Because God's word, which works, says when we're faithful in the little things, then as we're faithful in the little thing, he will give us authority over more. He will reveal to us more. So whether it's in your ministry, whatever it is, this is the time where one of the very few things you can do is take a step back and be faithful in the little thing. Now, I'm going to come back to if you're not sure what that little thing is, but I want to give you a great example. So I was talking earlier today to my really good friend, Andrew Kasumba in Birmingham, England, and they have a great church called Cedar Church. And they created virtually this amazing and remotely amazing Christmas video. And so I just called him. They shared it with us, and I called him just to say, Andrew, man, this is great. It's uplifting. It's encouraging. Hey, thanks for doing it. And in the course of the conversation, we just started talking about this. Just be faithful in that little thing God has given you, and then he'll show you the next thing. So if you get a chance, go check out Andrew Kasumba, Cedar Church, Birmingham, England. But what if you don't know what that little thing is? Well, it's real simple. Now, really, if you stop and think about it, your first inclination would be go, what's the little thing? But if you stop and think about it, there's probably something a concept, an idea, a little something God has put in your heart. No matter how small, just go do it. And if you find that you absolutely don't know what the little thing is, this is the opportunity to go, okay, Lord, show me that little thing that I can be faithful. And he will give it to you. Just go be faithful in that little thing and watch God start to reveal to you more. God has big plans. And one of the most important things we need to do is just be faithful.